Welcome back, guys. This will be inside. This will be part 2 of the series. Obviously we played the first hour. Just taking back from where we finished off on the last one. I do just want to have a look at there. Is it? There's just definitely nothing that we missed, which doesn't look like there was. Okay, there's a button there that we will need to press, but obviously we'll need to be out the submarine for that one. Okay, so let's just have a look at what we've got. Nothing over here. Excuse me. And it doesn't actually look like there's anything here, so what I'm thinking is we do need to press that button, but I want the submarine to kind of fall somewhere. That would be good. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any way of hitting that. So okay, so if we get out the submarine here, let me go down and press that button. Okay, so it's just lowered the water level slightly. Okay, we can't actually get through with the submarine, so did I make a wrong decision? I am slightly wondering if you've got to lower the water level and put the submarine on the other side, or if you just got to get out the submarine and leave the submarine behind. Let's have a look at that avenue first before I even... So I am just partially wondering whether you've actually just got to leave it behind, which, no, you haven't. Okay, so we need to get the submarine on that side. Okay. So let's just go down, let's just get the oxygen first before we go down to that button. Okay, he's already running out of oxygen, so I'm going to have to come back. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so this has got to be another one of them where we shoot ourselves through the hole. Okay, that's a weird creature. Breaking the glass. Okay, we got to get to the exit first before that creature starts breaking the glass. Okay, so we got to move, but use the light. That was complete guesswork then. I was actually really hoping that would work, and it did. So there's nothing along the ground, so let's have a look about going... Oh, okay, so we've got to break through. Okay, that didn't work. So if we just go down, and then we try and go again. Let's have a look back this way first. So obviously with these sorts of games it is best to check absolutely everywhere. Okay, and some rocks. Okay, it looks like we've got to come back up to the surface if we go this way. Yep, and that's just some rocks. Okay, what did you jump out for? Okay, so there's a ladder there, so would I need to shoot out the submarine and get up the ladder? Just have to see what's the other side. And then this side we've got, looks like the beach. So I actually believe this is the way to go, but I am wondering if that's like a secret achievement, but I think this is the way we've got to go. There's a red light over there, and I'm wondering if that might turn into a searchlight. No. Whoa. So there is more of them red lights around. The camera's moving, so does this mean something's happening in the background? Okay, so we've got some switches there, let's have a look. Okay, that's not moving yet, so I'm presuming we need to put some power into it. Which is here. Okay, so there's nothing else where... Okay, that door keeps moving. Okay, so that's just a chain or a rope. Obviously it's too high for us to reach. Okay, that is just too heavy to lift. So I presume, I'm starting to think what we're going to need to do is get some of those, I don't know what you'd want to call them, the mindless ones that you can control, and get their help to move that. Let's just have a look what's to the right as well. Okay, there's like a track. Okay, let's just have a look what's up here first before we make our move down. So there's a ladder there, and then there's off the tracks. Here it seems like there's more of those mindless creatures down at the bottom, so I feel like we've got to do them. And there's the mind control device. But actually, is there any way up to it? Okay, climbing a rock face. And we can jump on the string. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. Gotta admit, this bit is very dark. Okay, so if we just get a good swing going. Jump. Okay, we've learnt our lesson on these beams. Be very cautious. Okay. And we gotta jump. Oh! Can we take the hat off? Can we take it off? Can we take it off, or... because this is going to cause problems here if we can't. Okay. I'm just curious what happens here. That's why I'm going all the way to this end before I go back up in the lift, because obviously we know about this down here. Okay, there's a hole there, so I'm just curious, so let's see if they can give me a lift up again. Okay, so they're moving it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I definitely think that has to be lined up. I'm trying to ponder whether I've got to drop into it. So if we just... just move that, get them to lift me up. Not actually 100% sure if this is the way we're supposed to be going, but okay. So it's another one of them where you've got to get so far up and then you got to jump. There's actually no way up there. So let's just see if I can... So it does go up higher if you're not standing on it. Okay. Keep jumping too late. Okay, so I'm wondering if I've tried to go a little bit too quick and we've got to come back to that. Unless I'm just completely missing something and not jumping good enough, but we'll excuse me, we'll have a look back at that in a minute. We'll go up the up way first. And we'll see if there's anything up the top. See if there's anything that can help me at that bit. So we're going up to the top floor with this one. Okay, so I'd need them to lift me up and into there, but that passes me into 19, so I just want to kind of wait on that for a sec. Let's have a look, what's this side? Okay, there's some in a cage. Okay, so we'll go back down to the middle floor and we'll see what's happened. That might have pushed them all the way down to the bottom. But we know that the top floor contains access to get through to okay, so it's counting how many you need to get in, that's what that is. Okay, so we need 19, 20, we need 19 of those soldiers plus us. to get into there. So we do need to get some from the top floor then as well. Let's just see what we've got here then. That's a... no, they didn't die. Okay, so we do need to go and do the ground floor at some point. Or we can go and do this one while we're at it as well. And then we'll head back to the top floor. But we'll just see if there's any more in here as well. It's just... okay. I have an idea what to do that I completely messed up on there. So if I get them to... whoa. So this is a puzzle, so we've got to get them off there. So let's do that. Oh crap, I fell off the thing. Okay, so it's all about timing. Okay. So let's get them to lift me again. Okay, so pull. And let's get down. No, I left it too late. Okay, so it's got to be just before they hit that. Yeah, let's just take them back, so... okay, so that's them all from this floor. This is the floor where the thing is. We've still got to go. I've still got to go back up and get that one from the right. I thought that was going to be the way into the that area, but I was wrong. So we'll go back up and we'll see what's on the top, and then we'll go back and try and get them from the bottom. It says you need 20, but let's go back up to the top then. We'll do the top first and then we'll go back down into the bottom. Okay, I feel I'm going to need them to lift me up again. So if we just get them to sling me up. We'll have a look what's... yeah, there's one on the floor here. Who doesn't look like they're getting up. Okay, why are they not getting up? Oh, it's a dead body, so you've got to just sling it on the counter. So then straight back to the lift, and then we'll get that bottom one sorted. I am confused how we were supposed to do that bottom one, because we haven't really gained anything that's going to help us, so maybe it's just timing, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Time for a drink while the lift's going down. was to the left, weren't it? So what we need to do is pull this. Okay, let's see if we can do this a little bit better this time. So one of the other things I did think of was pulling that close, pulling that up, putting that on. Yeah, that didn't work. I was just curious if it would give us the extra, some extra height, but it didn't. Okay, so we've definitely got to this is really frustrating. Okay, what if we do that instead? Instead of being stupid. Yes, there we go. Wasn't the box on the top, it was the box underneath. I hate it sometimes when you look back and you think you was being so stupid. Just trying to remember now, we're on the ground floor, aren't we? So we've got to work our way back up to the top. Well, the middle, sorry. Okay, so it's like a war zone, so that's why they're saying that they're locking people away, because it's literally like a war zone. Wow. So doing this is about timing it right. Okay, so push the box. So that's, because that's just been, I'm going to wait for the next one. Okay. wait for this one and then go. Okay, so what's that do? Okay, so I'm going to go a bit higher with that. That's tough. Okay, so that's what you got to do. That was close. That was close. Yeah, I'm gonna get it again. This bit is getting me. There we go. Right then. So I was just readjusting it there after I just punched it one. wasn't quick enough. I hesitated, that was the thing. I hesitated, so it wasn't quick enough. So the arm stops, stutters, and yeah. What am I doing? I'm thinking you've got to climb onto the arm as well. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Didn't time that right. This is hard. This is hard. Or I'm just making it look hard like all the other games. Okay. I was just hesitant then in case it happened again in here. Okay, so there's nothing that way. Yeah, the lift's gonna drop. Okay, I'm gonna die because I messed this up. Yep. You gotta lift the lift hatch back up, ain't you? This kid's been through a lot. It's one of these where you gotta hold, swing, and jump. I am suspecting we're gonna have either some dogs or some people at some point, because we haven't had either of them for a while. Okay, so let's do this one first and hope for the best. Okay, so let's do this one first then. Ah, that's that creature that was following us. Okay, okay, this puzzle now. Okay, so we need to send that one up after I've hit that button. Okay, so we have actually got a drop down. Okay, let me just get some oxygen before I go. Actually, I have actually got some oxygen anyway. Ah, couldn't get quick enough. Damn, that was close. Can we use it to swing a bit? Swing a bit further along, that's what I'm thinking. So we got to get through that door down there, is that what we got to do? Okay. She's definitely a faster swimmer than we are. Or is that in case we have to go back? Okay, this is really difficult. Because I'm actually wondering if it wants you to use that cord to get a better swing at this bit rather than just jumping in. No, so looking at it doesn't do anything. Okay, this is really... I am a little bit confused. So is it something like that where you've got to just take them away from you, so you've got further to swim before they start catching you? Thought that was it. Okay, get a good swing going. So if it's not guards and it's not dogs, it's some crazy water creature as well. There he's come back again. What I was a bit curious over there was that annoyed with myself there was that I just took too long. Oh, why did I tried to draw it in a little bit better. I thought I got out of the water too soon. Like an idiot. Like an idiot. Did the same again. What are you doing? I think I'm trying to get it down to the very last, like, millimetre. Why, that's a plenty enough distance to get under there. One thing I didn't actually check was whether it goes down. One thing I didn't check. But I suppose what you could do is, when you go back down, press it as you're swimming through. That'll probably help. through the door, or... No, it's a wall. Oh, oh. I'm really mesmerised by this at the moment. I'm just pressing different things at the moment to see if anything happens. Oh, okay. We have a... Okay, can I swim for good, or am I trapped by oxygen? Nope, doesn't seem like we're trapped by oxygen. It's like a city's been buried, isn't it? Because that's like stairs down. So it's like a city's been buried. What I'm confused at here is, do I need to go all the way back up the way we've just came, or out another way? Which I think we've just came through that net and it seems to be blocked up now. Let's try and go through here. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's some sort of city that has been buried or something. Because obviously there's all chairs. Then there's these people attached to cords. And number 3, I swear that was one of the water tanks that creature was in earlier. Was number 3. So I don't know if we've got to go down or up, but I'm going to try up first. No, we've got to go down. I've got to grab there. Yep. Not sure if that is the way I've got to go, but I'm just curious. I think that is the way I've got to go. I think I've just... Okay, there's a broken submarine at the bottom. There's a broken submarine there. Yeah, it definitely seems like that's the way we've got to go. Okay, so you hold on to that when the fans are blowing. That's what they're for. Not sure if this was the way to go, but it was just a guess. There's something over there in the water at the back. I forgot about those searchlights. You just get into the game and you completely forget about stuff you've had to deal with earlier on in the game. Okay, so the light does go all the way to the end. Okay, so we've got to strategize that a little bit better. So what I'm thinking is, wait for it to come all the way this end, wait for it to go past, and then that's when we'll mess with that, because we can actually keep ahead of it then. Okay, and same again. I didn't actually make any progress then, or if I did, it was little to none. I was little to none. I'm twisting it the wrong way. I was playing guesswork then, that's why I didn't... No, wait. It's so sensitive, that is, which way you're moving. Okay, come on. Just need to make sure that kind of part the ladder's covered. Which at the moment none of it is. Still part of it isn't, so does that mean we've got to go slightly higher or slightly lower? I think it means we've got to go slightly higher. Just have a look when this light comes back over. So it shines, practically shines right on top, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so just do that, do that, do that. Yeah, we don't need to worry about it being in the right place. So we're going to jump, we're going to end up straight in that water, aren't we? Yeah. Again. Was it just for a soft landing? Yeah, it looks like it. Bit of an illusion here, because that just looks like that's water above us. Or is it behind a... I don't know if it's behind a tank or something. Yeah, that's water. I think what you gotta do is you gotta knock it off. So it's all about timing. I'm a bit curious as to what that switch is. Okay, so that's potentially the way back up then, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So I presume what we got to do with this is close. I presume that closes the hatch. So if we activate that, and that'll help us in the room above, and we've just got to swim back up to him. Okay, yeah, it's come through, and there is actually another one here, isn't there? I didn't even notice that. Okay, I didn't even notice it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end that one there. Like I've said in previous videos of mine, I do try and aim for around the hour mark on videos. I don't like to try and make videos too long, because I think long videos can sometimes put people off. Obviously time is precious these days, so obviously I don't like keeping you guys too long on a video. I believe that this game is 3 hours to 3.5 hours. I might have got that wrong, but that's what I've been led to believe. So hopefully part 3 will be the excuse me, my voice is getting there. Hopefully part 3 will be the last one. So yeah, when I upload that one, please go and check that one out. But as always, if you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. If you do prefer me to just do it as one long video, 2-3 hour video, let me know in the comments if you prefer that. If you do prefer this format of just splitting it up into little parts, so obviously it's smaller watch schedules, that's perfectly fine. Let me know on that one as well. And that's about it. Yeah, just give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe if you do. Like I've said before, I know it sounds like begging, but it really does help. And here you guys on the next one. Cheers, thanks, bye bye.